Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have Eminem's top 5. Yes, Eminem's top 5. B. Simone receives an F for fraud on her new book. Meek Mill on B. Simone. METHOD's strain. Someone gets their hood pass taken, and King Von on 6ix9ine. Yes, we got a lot to cover for today. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be aware of what's dropping. Go on and hit the like button if you know how we get down. Much love to Rakib Hammond, who saw us in the comment section hitting us with knowledge on a few of the issues that we discussed yesterday. We definitely appreciate that, and we do it for you, bruh. Now, the question of who is the greatest rapper of all times has been a debate that has been going on for decades. Wars have been fought, faiths have been tested, marriages have crumbled, and people have died over the question of who are the top 10 MCs. Now, some of the hardest rappers tend to be apprehensive when discussing their top 10. No Life Shaq has called rap artists onto the stands to discuss who they consider to be the top rap artists of all times. Now the YouTuber No Life Shaq DM'd approximately 30 artists with his GOAT question, and some of the artists he direct messaged included artists such as DaBaby, Eminem, 6ix9ine, Travis Scott, Drake, Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, Redman, to name a few. Well, the response that caught the YouTuber's attention by surprise is the one that came from Eminem. Yes, Slim Shady himself shot back a response saying, quote, "For me, in no particular order," you gotta do it like that, "it's a toss-up between Wayne, Pac, Royce, Jay, Redman, Tretch from Naughty by Nature, Cool G Rap, Biggie, and King Crook," close quote. Now, he did name 9 MCs. I'm assuming that one of the 10th, that the 10th that's in there is himself, making No Life Shaq practically fall out of his chair because he got a response from Slim Shady and the rest of us cross-checking the artists he's mentioned. I love it when artists drop their lists. I'm looking forward to hearing more lists from other artists in the future. Now, B. Simone has received an F for fraud when she got caught plagiarizing sections of her book, Baby Girl, Manifest the Life You Want. Now, from other sources, she plagiarized her content word for word. The entrepreneur was called out on Twitter when the blogger posted, quote, "Would love for B. Simone to stop taking small content creators' hard work and selling it as her own," close quote. The blogger wrote along with a side-by-side photo of her own list, which was titled 50 Questions to Find Your Best Self, and the identical page in B. Simone's book. The blogger added, quote, "Disgusting. This is not entrepreneurship. This is plagiarizing. My content and her book she's selling. Word for word. Gross." Close quote. Now, supposedly, B. Simone's manager came out and stated, quote, "Definitely a mistake. You have to imagine she hired a design company. Check your DMs. We're in a lawsuit with the firm," close quote. But I'm sure folks don't want to hear that. When you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning to put that work in, the last thing folks want is their work being put in. Now, this brings us to Meek Mill. In our haste to bring you breaking news first, sometimes we could stumble a bit with the information. Now, combine our haste with some sketchy public school education and the reading skills of a welterweight boxer, and you have yesterday's breaking news story that I gave you. Yes. Now, I admit, we goofed up yesterday telling you, well, you'll check it out for yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, apologies for that. Now, with more clarification on the issue, Meek Mill and B. Simone are both being ravaged by social media when Meek Mill co-signed on B. Simone's situation, making or taking advantage of smaller content creators and raking in the dough when he said the following, quote, "B. Simone canceled because she finessed the book and made her way from the bottom. LOL. What major companies y'all cancel for ripping our culture off? Finding ways to display hate towards our own when they start doing good is showing amongst us a lot. Close quote. Essentially saying that instead of canceling our own, right, for stuff like plagiarism, we should cancel companies and businesses that exploit us. Like beauty supply stores and major league sports and even the music industry. Now, after being checked by social media, Meek Mill responded with the post, "Niggas rap about selling drugs and a life they didn't live. Is that not finessing their own? A Louis shirt, a stack, a Chanel $5,500. I don't even think they can donate to blacks. They number one in our culture." I'm just getting confused what we standing for collectively. Well, Twitter wasn't confused when they collectively dragged both Meek Mill and B. Simone with responses such as, quote, "Says the man who pretty much helped destroy Quentin Miller's career because he was upset at Drake," as well as, "Bruh, you diss Drake for employing a nigga to write songs for him that Drake didn't write, but it's okay for Shorty to steal other people's work? Can't do it." And this is the man who tried to dismantle Drake's career with ghostwriter allegations because he smoked him on his own song and didn't promote his album. Close quote. Leaving both Meek Mill and B. Simone sitting in the dean's office for plagiarism. Now, the METHOD man has launched his very own cannabis brand, and I know what you're thinking. He's just doing that now? But I'm talking officially, y'all. The legend Method Man has officially released his cannabis brand, which goes by the name of TROLLZ. Yes. Now, TROLLZ is the name of the Method Man's first album, which was a definite hip-hop classic. If you haven't heard TROLLZ, who is you? Now, TROLLZ album featured hit singles such as Bring the Pain, which YouTube has at a very low volume, but the song is a complete banger, All I Need, and PLO Style. Now, my favorite track on that joint was the first song, TROLLZ. That joint was hard, but I digress. The first three strains of TROLLZ are Cake, Gelato, and Crusher, and they are on sale at 4 black-owned dispensaries in Cali. Now, the Method Cal stated, quote, "Personally, it is essential that we use our brand to help bring awareness to the social, systemic, and economic injustice in communities that have struggled with oppressive mass incarceration and racially biased policing procedures," close quote, using his mythical powers for good in combating oppression. I love meth. TROLLZ has raised $300,000 with JLS Fund, according to Bloomberg News, and are aiming for a $3 million nationwide rollout. Now, guess who got their hood pass back? 6ix9ine, who finally admitted he's been wrong about everything. In a stunning, I'm just joking, that pass is shredded. Future has been officially permitted back into Kirkwood when Ebo the Debo settled whatever business needed to be settled and officially permitted Future back into Kirkwood, who I'm sure is glad to be in Ebo's good graces. Now, Ebo, who initially stated, quote, "Future is banned from Kirkwood. You can't pull in our hood no more. All that fake behind ish that you were repping, that we protected for years, it's up. Kirkwood stands together as a family, and we ain't gonna let one BA nigga run our hood with all that fake fugazi ish. This is about respect. You banned from Kirkwood. We pray to God you pull up." Close quote. Well, the Debo has taken all of that back because whatever the issue was, it is now settled. So put your pistols back in your holsters, sheathe your knives, and go on and put the brass knuckles up. Ebo the Don stated the following, quote, "Let me clean some ish up. First up, shout out to all the bosses in the city that stayed out of Kirkwood business. Second thing, Kirkwood business has been handled. It's good in the hood. Sometimes you have to take a certain type of route to get someone's attention. We always effing with Future." Close quote. Following up his comment with the notion that if he didn't speak his piece, someone else would have. Now, I'm glad that, I'm assuming, Future cleared all that up because although folks clowned Ebo the Don in the comment section, his passion in that first video and the fact that something happened to promptly clear up the situation leads me to believe that things had great potential to go awry and very, very sour, and in all reality, may have been more serious than the public could have imagined.
Yo. Alright, check this out, man. Let me clean some shit up, get some shit right. You know what I mean? First off, man, shout out to all the motherfucking bosses in the city, man, that stayed out of Kirkwood business, man. That not one person called getting Kirkwood business, man. You know what I mean? You know, it's some real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Ebo the Don, salute y'all for that shit. You know what I mean? Second thing is, man, you know what I'm saying? Kirkwood business been handled. All business been handled. You know what I mean? You know, Future good in the hood. You know what I mean? You know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take, you know what I'm saying, certain type of route, you know what I mean, to get somebody's attention, you know what I mean? You know, and one thing about it, you know, anybody that know Ebo the Don, I stand on moral principle. I'm a man, you know what I mean? I don't go for how much money you got, how much fame you got, you know what I mean? You know, I'ma speak on it. You know what I mean? This shit all about respect for the hood, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, respect for the youngins, you know what I mean? You know, and you know, niggas just goddamn, you know, just fucking with Kirkwood, man. This shit about Kirkwood, man. This shit about one family, man. You know what I mean? You know, so, you know, we always goddamn fucked with Future. You know what I mean? You know, we always showed love. You know what I mean? You know, so business been handling everything good. But let me tell you something, man. You know, we living in a world where a lot of people speak on shit and don't know what the fuck be going on. You know what I mean? They say clout chasing, you know what I mean? Nigga must be broke, you know, all of those sucker shit. You know what I mean? You know, but nigga talk real tough on the goddamn, in the comment, and you click on these nigga page, man, these old Taco Bell working ass nigga, man, you know, talking like they moving goddamn 100 bricks. You know what I mean? You know, so this shit just be like, find out what really going on. You feel me? Just like y'all say, black lives matter, hood lives matter too. Shit, we young black poor niggas, you know what I mean? These crackers killing us, and only thing we got is a goddamn hope and a dream and a prayer to try to make it to be something. You know what I mean? That's all we got in this world. You feel me? Other than that, these folks don't expect up to have shit. And then the thing about it, you know, motherfuckers start making it about guns, and man, let me tell you something, man. You can't do nothing. You can't kill no nigga or shoot no nigga that's from the hood, man, and you know these folk whole family. What type of shit is that? You know what I mean? But see, that was y'all internet clout niggas, man, you know, talking about guns and all of those sucker ass shit, man, you know what I mean? One thing about it, man, I'm a boss, man. I always have been, man. Ebo the Don put his motherfucking work down in these streets, dog. Good anywhere I go, check the street, dog. You feel me? I'm a nigga that's good in the hood, and guess what? If I ain't doing my motherfucking job, and I ain't standing on moral and principle, then guess what? Get on my motherfucking ass to get me back in line. You feel what I'm saying? This shit about love and unity. We just want a nigga to do the right thing, dog. You know what I mean? It ain't about us. It ain't about me. I don't need shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, when certain little niggas of the hood, you know what I mean? You know, goddamn, you know, feel like they being let down and they being promised something and they put in their work. Shit, take a big dog to speak up. You know what I mean? Nigga ain't finna listen to no nigga that they goddamn nigga begging them to put on. Just keeping it real. Man, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, man, I just spoke on shit that nobody wasn't gonna speak on. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It might would have went another 10 years. You know what I mean? You know, I'm all for love and peace. You know what I mean? But this shit gotta be right. I'm the type of nigga, I die about my hood, man. I love Kirkwood. You know what I mean? I love all my niggas in Kirkwood. You know what I mean? You know, the shit sound crazy. Like, well, nigga, what about your family? I mean, anything that's on moral and principle, I'm dying about it. They just me. Anybody that know Ebo the Don to tell you that. You feel what I'm saying? So like I say, man, it's all love, man. Future good, man. Hey, man, it LBG, man. It Chapo ENT, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We all chasing a dream. At the end of the day, me and that man know what's going on. You feel me?
Now,
Love.
finally, we have your favorite artist, 6ix9ine. Now, the student in class that needs lots of attention due to his behavioral disorder and oppositional defiance. The Chicago rapper King Von has given his decree on people choosing to work with 6ix9ine, declaring that people that are willing to break morals and go against codes and turn on their friends are misguided. Although he was hoping Nicki Minaj did just that. His Highness stated the following, quote, "I know so many mother effers that'll do anything to make it. They go against every moral, break every code, trade on every friend just for a taste of the fast life. Desperate, easily moved behind people. Then get the ish, and it don't even be worth all the loss and pain a mother lover went through. You chasing that ish. Damn. And I used to love Nicki Minaj," close quote. At this point, I think it's become evident that moral codes and ethics are relative, subjective, if you will. In the rap game, what works for one does not appear to apply for another. Now, in our last vid, Rob Hammond stated in the comments, quote, "There's no more love for the culture. Only love is for money and status. No skills are necessary to make it in the rap game. Hip-hop today shouldn't be called hip-hop when we let a little boy like him break the charts," close quote. And to that, Rob Hammond, I say facts. Yo, sound off in the comments below. What do you think happened between Future and Kirkwood that makes the matter suddenly okay? And what do you think Eminem's top 5? What do you think about Eminem's top 5 list? Who would you trade out in his particular list? Yo, let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.